この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for ReZero episode, not an episode because we're watching an OVA. An OVA episode? Episode. Not sure. We're watching the Frozen Bond OVA. Previously we had the Memory Snow OVA, now we have the Frozen Bond OVA, and I'm sensing a theme. I'm also sensing that I don't know what this OVA is about, but I have some theories. Theory. Frozen Bond refers to probably Emilia and Puck, because they're the characters who are frozen-y and bonded-y. Yeah? Like the spirit bond between them? That makes sense. That's all I've got. That theory comes with more questions. What period of time is this going to be focused on, and will it have Subaru as a character at all? Probably not, I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe some time alone with Puck and Emilia. Then the question is timing and time frame. Will this be during the period of time right after the announcements at the thing where we split ways and Emilia and Puck are in the manor alone for this whole period of time? That would make sense to me. But I do think, given the title about that frozen bond, that maybe it'll be way back in the past, way before Subaru ever entered our story. And before any of this really kicked into gear, maybe we will focus in on when that bond was formed and founded and created and forged and stuff. Like, how did they come into knowing each other and become bestie friendos? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be about. That's the whole of my potential. That's the whole of everything that I've been able to throw at the wall. I don't know if any of that spaghetti is going to stick, but that's what I've got. I'm going to watch the OVA for ReZero. It's in between seasons. We'll be moving into season 2 soon. Hopefully this does some interesting stuff, raises some interesting questions, gives us some interesting filled out story and stuff and fluff around Emilia. What her deal is, what her relationship or non-relationship with the Witch of Envy might be, her half-elfness maybe, and how this person came to bond a great spirit. I'd be really interested in finding out any answers to any of that stuff, and because our story is pretty much focused on Subaru's perspective, we have to be locked into his perspective. His is the one that we're looping with. We don't really get to see a lot from Emilia's perspective unless we really take the time to look outside of our own and go somewhere else, and that's what I'm hoping that this OVA does. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god. Do you see how my hair has like the littlest curve right at the end? It's perfectly positioned to fall right in front of my nose and then curve its way up up into my nose and become maniacally, evilly, mischievously tickly. Ugh. I'm gonna do a drawing. I'm just gonna use, I'm gonna use this. That'll work. Great. A big circle. That's what I wanted. Okay, and then can I do these freehand, or do I really want to use a curve? No, I'm gonna do them freehand. If I just had a way bigger circle, I could use just a way bigger circle. Do I have a way bigger circle for anything? Sort of. I mean, it'll kind of work. Yeah, that super works. Okay, sweet. Holy shit, that actually worked. I'm amazed. I'm absolutely baffled. Call me bongled by that. Okay, and then oh yeah. It's a frozen bond. Shit. Bicycles. Brr. Brr. If you don't allow yourself to be stupid for fun, What's the point? What's the point of any of this shit? Well, hopefully the sky won't fall. Nor will the quantum be solid. Let's watch ReZero, the OVA, Frozen Bonds. I am watching with the Tenrai Sensei version of the download with the Japanese audio and English subs that have been modified, provided for me by the Discord folks. But I think that they should be similar to the normal Tenrai Sensei or similar subs. Either way, I'm using the 4T subs provided by my Discord folks. Thank you very much. We're gonna watch this thing. It is pretty long. It's an hour and 16 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. And with no other predictions, I got nothing. Let's go ahead and watch this dang thing. I've got the thingamajig up and ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer to count you down, early access, which will be to season 2 on the Patreon, and beep beep timer to count you down. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, Katakawa. Oh, Katakawa. To protect her. Your sole reason? And whose voice is this? The compromise between your existence and your wish. To watch over her. Emilia? Compromise between your existence and your wish. Whoa. Some destruction is happening here. Oh, hey, that's an Emilia. I think. I assume. I don't think so, man. It's got a horn. Oh. Oh. There she is. What's up? And she is wearing, like, nothing out here. I guess it doesn't affect her very much. No fancy princess garb, huh? Who needs it? It's a cute outfit. So is she entirely fighting under her own power? Seems like it. Get him, Emilia! Get him! Yeah! Ow! No! Not strong enough. What's continuing to deal damage to it? Whoa! So not Emilia's expected power, but maybe Emilia's power? I don't know. Aw, jeez. Some of the magic got stuck, and it's your fault. It's your fault! You're a monster. Oh no, even the little kid knows it. She just accidentally killed that guy, huh? Oh, I don't know. I don't think they survived it, though. This must be pre-Puck, pre-Subaru, pre-everything. I should hide myself away. Smart. Oh. I'll simply withdraw and be away. That's, it's Sleeping Beauty with a different perspective. Oh. Oh. This is right after that. Ow. So mean, Puck. It might. Might. I don't know. Remind you of the people you've frozen to death? Snow sculptures. Yes, very realistic. Everyone who's still in the forest. Whoa. Okay, this is still here. Oh, maybe not. Those are elves. What? Maybe that is there. What? Alright, there's a bunch of curiosity here. There are some funky things going on. So that was Emilia's power pre-full control. And this frozen forest is where she just is? Oh, she's just been hanging in a little tree place. Crying herself to sleep. Fun. Emilia is a hobbit. Yeah, hobbit in a giant tree. Freaking cool place. And totally unsnowified. Just loves the cold. Totally chilling with it. Yo, those are frozen people. Wiping the frost off of them? Jeez. What happened here? They don't melt? Where'd you find cashews? Where did you find cashews? Where did you find cashews in the... Come on. There are some things that I'll believe. Ice powers is one thing. Cashews in a frozen forest? Oh, that's why they've been sitting there forever. You're about to run out of supplies, girl. Oh. To trade? Hood up. Yeah. Trading magic frost crystals? How children act around her. Very different from when she's with Subaru. She sees you already, mother... Ding dongs. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I see how it is. Give me nuts. Nuts and berries for frozen. Yo. What's in the big bag? Oh, it's the bag that she wants the nuts. Huh? Nah, probably not. Oh, I guess, probably. She hasn't spoken to anybody in forever. That's too real. Oh my god, I talked to the convenience store clerk. I said hello. I said hi, and they said hi back. Hi, Puck. So we're not bonded, we're just homies? Bubby. 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 So if that speech at the beginning had to have been toward Puck. I don't know. So this is the one person she talks to. Like, have a normal small talk conversation. Huh. Is that her fault? Hmm. Hmm. And it's not in your character. Is it now? Fernantanaka. Yeah, well, I have my own reasons for not being able to stand that. Ooh, a fancy special one from Roswell, maybe? Yes. Yes. Dang it. Reminds me of the people that I accidentally killed. Yeah. Oh, Puck just does not pick up on the subtext. Sleepy Puck. What a terrible prank. That's messed up. Hey, Puck? Puck, you okay? You okay there? Wait. Did I kill him? Oh, God. Alright, how did you make that out of nuts? So she is a full hikikomori, cold forest. Being sad and alone with her one internet spirit friend, magic spirit friend. I wonder if these are the crystals that we're mining with Roswell? I wonder if the crystals form there because she's there. I don't know. How did the people freeze? What happened to all the elves? Meandering forest, doddering mine, or doddering whatever. They feel like mnemonic devices. Oh, shut up. It's how it's been done forever. It's better than people naming shit after themselves. Damn, that's a lot of shiny stones. I wonder what those are. I wonder why they're valuable. She doesn't know why they're valuable. And Puck is gone. Paku? Paku? He didn't say goodbye. Wonder if something's wrong. Oh, I've been abandoned. Huh? 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 Yeah? What was that fire thing? Watch over her from afar as the compromise. Needs more time, but die forever if possible? What dream was that? The last days? All the statues, check the forest, make your map. Serious mode. Hey? He's really serious. What is different about today? What is different about today? Don't think about what you can do. When you feel like all you can do is cause harm. Oh boy. Ooh, that looks spooky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got a bad vibe now. Slavers? They got a big cage. Ah, fuck. Are they specifically after her? Of course. Gonna mess. Shit. Whoa. These are all murderable. These are murderable humans. You can kill them. That's fine. No, you can kill them. No, just strike first. You strike first now. Kill them. The frozen ones? Silver hair and a half-elf. Wow, that's their response to seeing the silver hair. Ah. A curse, but... Oh, not a blessing. Damn. Anyone would love to harm the witch. Ah, jeez. Well, murder time. Time for killing. Self-defense. Just run. No, just run. But then the village. Just run. Okay, murder time. Alright, this is not gonna go well, though. Oh my god, Emilia! How... How is she so good? Ugh. They don't want to get along. They want to put you in a cage and rape you to death. This isn't a negotiation. This is a murder. Oh, Snowblight. She's really trying not to get them killed. You should really just let them get killed, man. Just let them get killed. It's just chucking giant snowballs? What a boy. What a boy. That's a good lad. Don't try to save them. I know she's good. Oh my god. I know she's a good goddamn person, and so it doesn't fit, but like, just leave. Let him have this. Deserved. No! Emilia! Emilia, no! Don't want anyone else to die here. Paku? Oh. Uh. 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 She is protected. She is protected from afar. Godzilla? That just means it's charging its laser beam. Nope. Totally drained of everything. And of its blood. What the fuck? Oh, that's weird. Their blood, too. Weird. Is it her? It's gotta be her. No, you're not. No, you're not. So Emilia is scared of herself. Genuinely. For good reason. Puck? He is an ice spirit. Can you help me with these giant ice crystals, please? Please? This is bad. Hi, Paku. Not the time. Teach her to control it? Maybe? Oh my. Gone. Oh, they're gone. They're just shattered. Yeah, she doesn't want people dead. I want them dead. Just kill him. Just kill him. それだけ. That'll do. They don't deserve to live. They're just gonna go do this somewhere else. Ah! You are forbidden to excessively interfere. So does this already count? Feels like this would count. Seems pretty villagey. Cold, but villagey. Oh. Oh, selling them out. Selling her out. All the way up the chain. Oh, good then. But that means that she needs to leave, otherwise they'll be in threat, right? Ah! The witch! That'll do. Never mind, just scare him the fuck off. Hey, you got a little witch in you, girl. Just a smidge. Thanks for the cashews. Damn. Cool. Where are we? Oh. Baka. Bling bling. Bling bling. Dude, you got John Wicked. This guy got fully John Wicked. He got fully John Wicked. His boss is just like, hey, you know what? You're not worth it, kiddo. Oofa. Still way too lenient. The what? The beast of the end? That's full biblical. 7 crowns, 7 horns, like... But also, the freezing that we see. The end of the world. Oh boy, I don't know if you want to go toward that. So that fire stuff, that's probably also Puck's magic, huh? Cold manipulation, something like that? Leave the safe place? Sleeping here. I wonder. There's nostalgia and love here too. And comfort. And comfort. Oh, that's powerful. Some things are important even if they make you feel bad. But what about you, though? You're the only one for me. But you, Paku. Plink. I'd rather it was you, Paku. You're the only one for me. Pac! Pac, I always loved you. And there's the two. There's the betrayal or abandonment. Maybe we'll figure that out when we see the whole of that dream. Oop. Little glowy glow. Little burny burn. What is this melting fireball? I wonder if this is this Roswell? Whoa, what? What? Ice blooms. Which isn't quite true. Maybe it is. Oh! Omen of destruction of balance. What? Oh, bye. The ice grows back. So you're staying to make people not realize that the cold weirdness is coming from her. And they're hunting down the breach of balance? Something like that? Oh, here's that memory. Is that Puck? Yeah, I think it is. Emilia, always so open. Little minor spirits. Hi there. Oh, I'm abandoned again! Not again! A dream about when I woke up? What? Was she sleeping beautying? She was sleeping beautying in ice? Tell me more! Spirits like that. Oh, shit. Is that another one of the same things? Nope. Nope, it's a big beastie. Whoa, what the fuck? That's a Pokemon. It's got 2 horns. Whoa, what is that? That is much weirder. That is much weirder. What? A Maju is one thing, but a darkness blob that just vaporizes it? That's bad. Oh, jeez. It's a Goopmon. It looks great. Usually Goop doesn't look good. Maybe call for Puck. Call for 1 Puck, please. Paku Paku. I wouldn't trust that. Water? Black goo. Tar? The venom of a black serpent? Oh. What is that? Oh, jeez. Thanks, Puck. Thank you, Puck. Appreciate the save. The big one. The big one. Ugh. Ugh. The village? She still feels... Doesn't matter. That's not how it works. Not how it works. Emilia's got such a strong moral compass. Maybe too strong. Maybe too strong. That's what we're setting up. Like, she tried really hard to save the slavers who were actively going to kill and rape her. Like... Thanks, Puck. Super helpful of you. Ooh, it's definitely gone. Ooh, hi there again. Oh, did it see? Yeah, this thing knows. Enforce judgment, perform mediation. I wonder what it's mediating. Oh, okay, we're going to war. Whoa! You are too good, Emilia. Too good a person, actually. Oh, it's a snowboard. I didn't know what that was going to be. I was thinking it was like a Klingon weapon. Let's zoom! Is that all black goo? Or is it just shadow from that? You think you maybe need to bond with... You're not wrong. What? I already possess? Oh, I already have her. That is all goo! How did that happen? And that's the whole forest! The forest with all the elves! Melqua, what's your fucking deal, bro? The village too? That's a cool threat. That's totally monstrous and spooky as hell. I love it. Like a hand. I wonder... Oh, that's very fun. Snow iceboarding fight against a giant black goo is really cool. This is really cool. I like it a lot. No! Got me! Into darkness. Into darkness! Maybe we'll find out secrets in the darkness. Or maybe this will be where we bond? My snowboard! Hey! Hey! Looks like that something has just awakened. Crystals everywhere. An overwhelming flow of mana. Oh shit! She did that to the elves before? Looks like it. Okay. Oh, shit! Frickin' Melqua! Everybody! No! You killed all my friends! Bro. Is that the same little spirit? What? What are you? Not Melqua. It's that guy. Whoa. It is Melqua, kind of. Judgment? Mediation? Justice? Should have killed him. Go. Alright, Emilia, come on. This time you can kill him, right? It's the right thing to do. Come on, Emilia. Yeah, hit him with a fuck you. No. Cold and calm. Cool, cold, calm, collected. Fuck you. It's your fault? So there's that constant accusation leveled at Emilia. You are the problem. Laughter unavoidable is amazing. This is an awesome design. Encumbrance. It rings true. I'm the bad one. I'm the problem. Wait, she didn't even know. Oh man, all she wants are answers. Wow. And she doesn't even know that that's her fault, but she thinks it is. Whoa. You just justice? You just justice with no knowledge? It's what you are. So Subaru is one of the first people that's ever rejected that out of hand. You're a shitty judge, Melqua. You're a shitty judge. Should at least take the time to understand the case. That's the word to say. Clarity. Mm-mm-mm. All right, beat the shit out of that flaming bastard. Come on, Puck. Yeah, but she's my homie. Fuck you. Puck you. What about we? What about a we? Yeah, I'm serious business. This big flaming column of flame. Given. I thought he said fluff unnecessary, and I was gonna go in on that. But not hers. Still no bond. Lots of blue and red though. Lots of blue and orange. Frost blooms. Spirit gathered and crushed, so no more Melqua at all? Good, that guy sucked. What a douche. I wonder who set Melqua on that in the first place. It seemed like an ordered thing, and I don't know. Weird. Yeah. You want to tell me some secrets, Puck? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's fundamentally not true. Half elf, though. That doesn't make you a demon. It doesn't justify anything. Oh! Oh, shit! Your sole reason to protect her. Melqua? Again? Still? Flamey horsey fucky? Whoa. No, 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 no. Melqua does not fucking stop. Star. That's really interesting. If only it were that simple. An obstacle for what? You are sin. Yes. Your very existence will cause disaster. Whoa! Everyone except Puck wants you dead. Ooh. Yeah, Puck! Husakeruna indeed. A purpose. Destiny, destiny. She's destined to be evil. Yep, she's less than. Not allowed to live. Whoa. So this is where we found her. The hell with your destiny shit. You will cease to be you. That's okay. Yeah, shut the fuck up, horsey. Ooh. Where does that belief come from in Puck? Just Puck's goodness, or does Puck know something more about Emilia? I don't know. Not many. Maybe one? Maybe. That sounds like a yes to me. Alright, can we go kick a Rapidash's ass? Let's go kill a Rapidash. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Bad horsies. Whoa, shit, full scale. Full scale big Puck. Oh, num nums. Snack attack. Hell yeah. Okay. Fuck fate, fuck destiny. No, I'm a half elf. No, I'm a half elf and I choose no witchiness. Not gonna do that. Yep. Okay, so she embraces it, but then rejects the... But if I'm not alone... Okay, though. Yeah! Okay, we're gonna fight. Big horsey? Yeah, you in full is pretty dope, Melqua. Mm. Mm. No Satella, no witch. We know how that goes, because we've survived. Cool. Cool. Weird. What a weird OVA. This is weird. I like it. I really like it so far. Ooh. Many good things to experience. Much to live for. The oath to protect you? Whoa! I can't say to who? What? What? Yeah, wait. There's so much we don't know. Yeah, we're in fully uncharted territory, right? They've broken the rules. They've broken the fate destiny part. So everything from this point on is just wild. Hmm. Show me. Show me. Oh, there's so much that I have questions about. So Emilia's presence gave that to Puck? Hey, that's a worthy reason to live. Huh. Oh. I wonder who her dad really is. I wonder why that's so funny. Huh? Yeah, because that line has popped up before. So when she woke up, she called him father? That's weird and interesting. Okay, we're gonna see the moments. Oh man. I left you alone all this time. What? What? Call for my name, yeah. I mean, that's a dope friendship. That's what you want. Oh. Yeah, maybe adopted father? Yeah. Oh. Oh. That just is it. It's just because she called him that. I wonder if it's true. I wonder if he really is her dad. I don't know. I don't freaking know. There's so many questions now. It's Leah. Made a promise. Informal, informal. You let the words go one at a time. Yep. We got plenty of time. Cool. All right, so I see we have ending for the next couple minutes, and then there is an epilogue that's a couple minutes long. So we're going to wait through the ending, watch the epilogue. Okay. Epilogue? Oh. Is this on Frozen Bond or Memory Snow Day? Or the day after? Mmm. Because it reminds her of the family that she kept wiping down. But they're trying to help you regardless because they love you. Hi, Dio. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Yeah, it's gonna melt. Things change. Yeah. Looking at her. Ice Princess. Let's talk about your heart. Your heart. No, we're thinking about those. That's weird. So what's the deal with that ice that doesn't melt, huh? Oh, but she takes it as there's hope. And he has no idea what he's saying. Yeah, a broken clock once a day. Interesting. 15 seconds. Looks like a total fade to me. Bada binga bada boomba. I enjoyed the hell out of that. I thought it was really fun. I don't know that we're going to have the most in-depth of discussions about it, but I think that's probably fair. The question for me going in is like, do I want to start our focus on like some of the visual elements and the overall flow of the thing, or the story mystery elements? I'm not sure. Let's just go at it sort of holistically, as a sort of a whole thing, and I'll just jump off with some of the things that I've written down that I think are cool throughout. One of the things that I found striking throughout the OVA is that the music production I felt was really well executed, really well matched up with what's going on in frame, either for emotional dialogue sequences or big sweeping action cuts or even the slowdowns in between them. The music I think really landed. And on the same note or within the same line, the big sweepy action cuts are really fun in this one. There aren't that many of them, but there is the snowboarding, the whole initial snowboarding sequence, and then snowboarding continues against the black venom snake stuff, and then the back and forth super fight between Melqua and Puck on this like super spirit level, and then this very direct face-to-face flaming guy fight where this vengeful spirit, this guy sort of gives himself over as a vengeful spirit to become a monster and fight you, which has its own really... I love the style of this. I think it looks really cool. It looks like it's out of a 90s, 80s OVA. Completely dramatically different from most of what we've seen in ReZero, and I think it's cool. I also think that Melqua as like an antagonist for the episode, insofar as Melqua is really interesting. You've got this entity that appears to be bound by law, it seems, like a justice giver, and seemingly doesn't seem to have any rationalization or ability to take in arguments or anything like that. It's just like straightforward denial, denied, this is the way that it is, this is the truth. The truth is that you're a half-elf, therefore you must die, you threaten the world. And there's no arguing with it. So all of our arguments against it kind of fall on deaf ears, but it gives our characters the chance to make their arguments and creates this embodiment of the spirit that Emilia has been fighting against this whole time. Emilia's enemy is the opinion that people have of her, this sense that no matter what she does or who she actually is, people only see what's on the surface of her and judge her for it, for something that she doesn't even understand. That's something that was really crucial for us to get out over the course of this, when they start calling her a half-demon and eventually reveal that is actually half-elf. She's like, what? I'm not a half-demon. That doesn't make... What are you fucking talking about? She doesn't realize that she's different from anybody in the forest. She doesn't know that she's, like... she's being racismed against, and she is colorblind. She is not aware of her race, actually, is not aware of why she's being treated this way. So that's pretty interesting. But overall, the struggle that Emilia has is being overall a very good person as presented by the show. In fact, we could say that one of her her actual flaw is being too good, too nice to people, too agreeable, too kind. And that is a flaw. Let's not mince words around it. That is a path that you can take in life that will cause you a lot of harm if you are willing to let people just stomp all over you. You can really be too agreeable. You will get destroyed in negotiations. You will get destroyed anytime that a conflict comes up. And in a lot of ways, Leah does kind of get destroyed whenever there are negotiations or if a conflict comes up. She backs down. And now we sort of see why on multiple fronts. Partly because she expects people to treat her terribly. Partly because everywhere she goes, everybody ignores her. Partly because she's not familiar with talking to people, and we see that when she actually goes into the village and starts to speak to the guy. She's a bubbling mess, right? And that's just a lack of practice. So it's a bunch of different elements. It's having been rejected over and over, having been told that you're a problem. But mostly it's just pure isolation, and then out of that isolation comes pointed fingers and blame gaming that just doesn't line up with the way that Emilia is, the way she actually is, but instead says, because of what you are, you will grow into a monster, and so there's no having you around. It's like having a puppy of a wolf, like a wolf puppy, and you're like, wow, what a cute little puppy. We can't keep this wolf puppy around. It's going to grow up into a monstrous wolf, and no matter how well we train it while it's a puppy, it's going to be a killer. Like, we can't do anything about that. I don't know how actually true that is, but that's the circumstance that we're in. The people who seem to know what Emilia might be, and whether they know or not is unclear to us. We don't know if Melqua is actually right. That's the scary part, I think. Puck affirms, I don't think you're a person who's destined to become a witch. You will not. I will make sure that you don't. But I don't know if Puck actually has the ability to prevent that, or to predict it, or to see the future. It's entirely possible, given what we know about Emilia and what we know about the world, and I don't know if this is true, but it's entirely possible that the witch being able to take over her body, or whatever ends up happening, her being a proper vessel for it, it's entirely possible that that is totally out of her control. Just like Subaru getting taken over by Beetlejuice is totally out of his control. It's like, maybe they're all right. Maybe that is a justification for you to not live an existence. Like, if your existence is going to actively harm others, is it right to allow you to live if you're going to probably get to a point where nobody can stop you anymore, and things get really dark and really bad? I don't know. That's a really curious question. Usually, it hits an edge case on our general basic moral frameworks. A lot of our socially developed moral frameworks have to do with harm caused to others, right? So a person causing harm to others deserves to be put away so that they stop causing harm to them. Most of our punitive systems are arranged, however poorly, they're arranged to separate people who cause harm to society at large, from that society. That's what prisons are intended for. They're not really meant to be punishment. They're meant to be punishment. They don't really work the other way, but that's the idea of imprisoning people in the first place. From a moral framework perspective, you don't want to cause them active harm, except to separate them from people so that they stop causing harm, right? But what about somebody who's minority reported? What about somebody who hasn't caused harm, who is in fact a model human being, or half-elf or whatever, a model person, totally top tier in every way, cute, fun, loves people, forgives everybody, tries to save and protect people who are actively there to explicitly put her in a cage and rape her to death. Like, that's explicit. It's in the text. It's right there, right? And Emilia is like, oh no, run away! You're gonna die! Please! And even then, the action that she takes to save them turns into that dude becoming a second coming of Melqua monster who comes back to seek vengeance against her. It's just like not good. It's not a good idea to not kill that person. It's maybe too much kindness, maybe not enough punishment, but we have this character who hasn't done wrong, who is actively good, but we have this prediction. We have this prophecy that someday in the future she will, specifically just because of her nature, because people are scared of that. And there isn't even really a particular prophecy, not at this point, where Beetlejuice is like, the ordeal will happen and you'll be a vessel for Satella the Witch. Hasn't even happened. We don't even know if that's true. Maybe Puck knows it's possible, but it's not clear. Despite all of that, because of what she might become, she is judged as a threat. And that's the exact word that Melqua uses. You're a threat. Disaster. Everyone you know is going to be destroyed. It's all up in smoke, and you don't have control over it. Your fate is not your own. This is destiny. And so I'm going to stop it before it becomes anything else. But there are some real problems with that. Judgment before action is not very good. It flies in the face of everything that we like to care about when it comes to innocent until proven guilty and the sort of rights of people. Once somebody does a terrible action or demonstrates that they're capable of it, sure, punishment up the wazoo, separate them from everybody else, keep them from causing pain again. But when you have someone who all evidence points to them being real good, and your argument is, they're gonna become bad because they're this specific race, it falls apart. But because of the nature of the story, because of what hasn't been revealed to us about the nature of the witch, the nature of half-elves, who Emilia's parents are, what actually happened in that forest, it's implied that she did freeze them, the power that she can't control within her that does bubble out at one point for a little bit, and then she collects it back in. With all those things unknown, yes, she is a silver-haired half-elf you call half-demon. Yes, she does have a terrifyingly great power within her. And the possibility that all of her personality could simply be wiped away and taken over just the way that Subaru was by Betelgeuse makes for something really scary. What happens if another spirit pops into Emilia's body and goes, ooh, this is what I've been waiting for. A perfect untapped mana pool for me to expand my power. And the witch is back, and suddenly the most dangerous threat to all of creation is back on the planet because we didn't have the wherewithal to sacrifice one good girl to prevent the death of everyone. But then, do you want to sit on the side of the fence that says we should kill innocent people because there's a chance that they might become not innocent in the future? That's not a good place to be. That's not a good thing to think. That's not a good thought to have. And it's not something that you can make categorical. You can't Kant that. You cannot Kant it. You can't make that a categorical imperative. You can't argue it on a utilitarian front in the here and now. There's no real justification for it if you want to jump onto that path of preventative murder, preventative destruction of the Emilia. It's not what we do. It's not how our societies work, and for good reason. Like, we don't take people who have like mild tendencies toward antisocial personality disorder as youths, a disorder which has an incredibly high likelihood of becoming criminal, right? Like ASPD sufferers have a way higher percent chance of becoming criminals of various types than other sorts of people. But we don't fucking imprison them until they actually do crime. Even if imprisoning them could prevent those crimes, what we would end up doing is imprisoning like a solid couple percent of the population who've never done anything, and statistically who never will. That's not a good place to be, and that's not the kind of society or group that you'd want to live in. So can we turn that eye to Emilia, this person who is, for the purposes of our story, near perfect and truly innocent, I think we could say. Regardless of what harm Emilia has actually caused in the world, whether she is the cause of these frozen elves and the destruction of the forest and all this stuff, Emilia is innocent. If she has done any of that, she did it without knowledge and presently has no memory of it and cannot really be blamed for it as far as I can tell. And even if it was her fault, it wasn't intentionally her fault. So at worst, we're looking at mass manslaughter or something on that order. But like, Emilia is blameless. She is truly a child. She was awakened just shortly before this by Puck from a fucking icicle, and that raises some questions too. And there are a whole bunch of questions that get raised by this OVA that are just not ever going to get answered, but are really, really interesting. Questions like, if Emilia is a half-elf, which of her parents is the elf, and is the other half human? And who were those people, actually? Like, who specifically were those people? And does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's unimportant. I don't know. And what happened in this forest? It looks like maybe it was Emilia who did it. We see some flashes of seeing full-color elves getting washed by ice and snow. She seems to have this feeling like maybe she did it. Seems to be bound here. Like, she can't leave. This is something that she has to take care of. But she's uncertain. She doesn't understand that she's different from these people. All the elves froze, but Emilia unfroze. How very interesting. I think there are a bunch of little things in this OVA that are really cool. For example, first thing that I said when we see this scene is, where the fuck did you get cashews? Because there is no way that cashews are growing in this frozen forest. Let me look up the temperature range for cashews. It's tropical. 68 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot. What zone? USDA zones 9 to 11. Only in the hot parts of California. Hot parts of southern Florida. Yeah, okay. So, where did she get cashews? She traded for them. She had to. She's not self-sufficient in this forest. But she is living her own best cottagecore tree hobbit hole lifestyle, which is pretty cute and pretty cool. I think that Emilia's outfit before this whole thing is kind of neat. It's sort of a weird color scheme. The brown to tan is strange, but the little fluffy accents are very cute, and the thigh-high super legging things are, of course, very cute, and all that jazz is quite cute. Accidental frost death. And everybody treats her the same. A monster. Except for the trader, who will let her in, and will trade with her. Even gives her new shoes, but will sell her out. Damn. Her inability to speak is very relatable. This whole hikikomori into go to the convenience store once per like year in order to get the things that you absolutely need in order to survive, into go back to your apartment and never leave again is probably a little bit too relatable for some of you. Definitely, I've had parts of my life that felt very much like this. Wow, I talked so much today. Alone. We find out that she already knows Puck. I am going to... Hold on, I've got the ASS. Okay, I have ripped the subtitles, so now I'm just reading through them. This prevents me from having to skim through the entire episode in order to find the lines of dialogue that I want. Disappear. She still needs more time, if possible, forever. To watch over her from afar is the compromise between your existence and your wish. These lines are aimed at Puck, right? The lines about the wish and... And then there is that dream again. That dream again. Don't do anything dangerous. Just run away. Just run. Doesn't run. Tries actively to prevent them from getting closer and getting into danger. Hehe. What a character design. What a guy. What a guy, with the tails on the side and everything. Emilia ends up, we revealed that Emilia is a badass hand-to-hand combatant, which we kind of haven't really shown a lot of. Mostly she relies on the magic, but girl can fight, I guess. It's pretty neat. Catching the crossbow bolt is the coolest part of it, for sure. Damn, doing business with a demi-human? The people in this village are guilty of some pretty serious crimes. So where's that line about losing to demi-humans? You guys lost in the war against the demi-humans. I thought that she is a demi-human. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, in the war between humans and the demi-humans, not you guys lost against the demi-humans. That makes sense. You don't have any rights. Just breathing is a crime. You'll have to pay with your own body. And then silver hair, purple eyes. The Witch of Envy. And then he likes that idea, of course. Then she begins to beg once the beast comes. Someone. Puck. But you are forbidden to excessively interfere in her life. Her immediate first thought is the village. As soon as she comes out of it, never set foot in the frozen forest. So in that case, I think that's the first time that she uses her appearance. She realizes that her appearance can be a weapon as well to push people away. So she shows her hair and her eyes to the trader that she's been trading with and uses that as a mark of fear. I'm the witch here. I'm the witch of the forest. And she sort of embodies it in a way. And then on the other side, I gotta actually pull this scene up because I think it's awesome. Just totally double, triple crossed by your own boss because Puck is here. And Puck gave you a warning about not fucking with John Wick. You don't go after the boogeyman, man. You don't. Damn. The Beast of the End's territory. If you swear you'll never speak of that name or what happened today, I'll tell you the answer is yes. The Beast of the End is a hell of a title. I think we got it once before, but it didn't lock into my mind as like, that's a name. But beyond that, we got something else. We got Four Greats Outsider. It's something that Melqua said. So there are four great beasts. North, south, east, west for the directions. Beast of the End. I don't know. I wonder if that's Beast of the End of Times, or Beast of, like, the End of the World, or Beast of the End of the Map. I don't know. Spooky Forest, and an offering. An opportunity. It's a cool villain plot thing, where it's not really a villain, but it's definitely an antagonist. Do you want to leave this forest? Tries to convince her to leave for all sorts of reasons, but she never wants to. I can't just go away and leave behind all the people still sleeping here. There's a deep sadness to that because it's unclear if they're sleeping. I just can't bear to keep watching you punish yourself. I don't understand why you'd choose to stay in a place that only makes you feel bad. And her response is maybe my favorite line in the episode. It doesn't only make me feel bad. Besides, some things are important even if they make you feel bad. Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. Maybe it is important, but it does feel like self-flagellation. So he tries to teach her how to connect with lesser spirits, and she rightly takes that as a separation, something like it. Puck, you're not going to leave me too, are you? Attachment anxiety. Abandonment anxiety. Emilia feels like everyone has left her. But she's the one isolating herself into the forest. Really. It's really interesting. This little mote of flame comes through and begins melting everything, and then immediately unmelts back when Puck's influence takes over again. I think this Rapidash looks really cool. Blue and orange is a classic, but man, this looks really freaking cool. Giant blue-orange flaming horse thing that speaks in single words and it seems like really mechanical in its methods. I am mediator, Melqua. Discussion unnecessary. Ice blooms, countless blooming. He says, I did that. Puck says, I did that. All you're doing speak lies. Omen of destruction of balance. I am mediator, Melqua. Enforce judgment. Whose judgment? That's the question. Perform mediation. Whose judgment? I don't know. There's so many questions that we don't have answers to about Melqua in particular. I don't think Melqua has enough sense to just back down. Doesn't seem like he's found out about Emilia, but he'll keep coming. And then Dreams that become their first moments. I'm scared. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why are you apologizing? Why are you crying? And it's Puck apologizing and crying. Because I left you alone because I couldn't find you for all this time. This beast is dope. This goop is terrifying and genuinely awesome. I think really genuinely fucking cool as a whole cut, whole sequence of this goop going. Super neat. I love that we get to freeze portions of it and that actually works. It makes sense. A mob beast, a guilty low? Crunch, crunch, a mob beast, a guilty low. Oh, I guess that's what it's called. Cool, okay. What is that? And then the goop is there. Black water is the venom of a black... do we ever get to fight one of those big black serpents? That would be cool. And her reason for running back after it is because the village might be threatened. Ooh, yeah. You won't get there in time. Maybe not, but I can't just let it go. There are other people and animals in the forest, and the village is nearby. And Puck's response is, didn't you and that village cut ties with each other? I don't think you're obligated to worry about them. This is maybe the strongest thing throughout the episode. Whether it's the village that treats her like an outsider, or it's the slavers who come to actively harm her. No matter who it is, Emilia looks for the best in people, and even if she can't find the best, she still tries to protect and defend them. That's the exact trait that caused her and Subaru to come into contact with each other. It's the exact trait that made him fall for her in the first place. It's her overwhelming willingness to sacrifice herself for good. And it is still maybe a self-destructive, maybe self-flagellating trait that comes from feeling like you're the cause of a lot of harm. It's a balancing act, maybe. I don't think you're obligated to worry about them. That's not right! Your soft heart is a deadly disease. You lie much. I am mediator. Insult, mockery, absolute denial. I accept war declaration. And we get to it, and it's like a freaking war. So there are a couple things that happen visually here that I think are really cool. First of all, giant, enormous flying horse monster with super flame wings and it's like a phoenix horse. It's rad. 2, super snowboard of ice is actually dope. It's actually really freaking cool. Of course she can ice board. She can control the snow around it and whatever. It's freaking rad. The battle is actually fun. It's legitimately cool animation. There's real tension to it. Even though we know that Puck is going to win this, like, we know this is in the past. You conceal half-demon, Silver Witch. I already possess. And the goop is coming. So anyway, I started blasting. Look at that! We're gonna kick it into gear as she gets going. Boom! Big, splashy, whippy, sweepy, snowboardy. Freaking cool! Ride the wave, Emilia! Freaking cool! And then real Sakuga stuff kicks in. Bam! Boom! A lovely action scene. I can't just make Puck handle everything from me. For me. Judge evil, judge criminals, perform mediation. When it almost ends, when she's almost overwhelmed. This is too awful. Unless stopped, it'll engulf the entire forest and even the village. I can't allow that. I'll stop it. I will stop you. Please, everyone, I need your help. That's her character, man. It's who she is. Gives her that potential as a leader, but it also explains why it was so hard for her to put herself forward. I mean, why it's so hard for her to interact socially, period, and easier when it's behind a wall of cold, a wall of ice. But also why it's so hard to rally people to her cause, or even try to. I haven't done anything or apologized to anyone yet. No, I can still try a lot harder. Bam. She burns through and reveals her full power, maybe, and it seems to almost overwhelm her. She's fighting against it. No, I won't let that. And her spirits help her. Frost blooms everywhere. She does lose control, and she remembers. This isn't the first time. So, she did cause this, yes? There's no other way. It's her cold in her heart. Oh, that might be her. Whoa, that's Roswaal. Right? Oh, maybe not. Roswell's blue-haired. I don't know who that is. That's really interesting, isn't it? I didn't even see that flash before. I don't know who that is. The green hair looks like Crucia. This frame does not fade to being iced over, and it does have the little hair tie, so I think it is Emilia, young Emilia. Maybe this is her human father? Again, it does look like Roswaal's coat and cloak, though. Or maybe it's that of a witch cultist. Oh my god, it is that of a witch cultist, isn't it? If I just find Beetlejuice. Ooh, it's pretty close. It's actually exactly it. It's exactly it, with the little cross of red underneath and the little loop of red. Even the hair color is right. That could be Beetlejuice. Crying? Having found her, maybe? A new witch? A vessel? But then this freeze happens and something changes. Whoa, okay. Mystery's unpacking, but still far too much to be comprehensible. She holds on. Because of all of them. Because of all of the spirits. And then we get attacked by fire once more, and it reveals itself to be that spirit. Not just the thing from before, but a reincarnation of that guy. That look on your face is exactly what I wanted to see. It becomes like a mishmash of the way that it speaks. Comprehension, affirmation. But then it's also speaking in lines, I'm the man you and your spirit put through hell, and now I've acquired the power to get revenge. I lent my body to him in return for revenge. I think Flaming, it looks even better than the horse. Flaming beard, spooky fire guy looks awesome. And I cannot place what it makes me think of, because it makes me think of something else. Maybe Spiral King? Maybe Spiral King. It's awesome looking. What a cool monster. I need to know who animated most of this because it's amazing. But why did you kill my friends? Because I'm evil. Because I wanted to. That looks awesome. Look at that. That looks awesome. Kind of Saturday morning cartoon villainy, but I buy. For the purposes of this OVA, I totally buy it. It's all your fault. I will exact judgment on criminals. If I'm the one you're after, then take me on and no one else. Not the forest, not my friends. No one else. And his response is, laughter unavoidable! Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Ha ha! My goal, your annihilation. Destroy half-demon. Look at that! Spectacular fire stuff. Again, right out of the 70s, right out of like 80s, 90s. Shit doesn't look this good when it's just fire stuff. It really doesn't. But you have the same appearance as the witch. A half-elf. Half-demon. And she realizes it for the first time. I'm a half-elf? You are a contaminant. I'm not like everyone else. Is that why I'm the only one who woke up? And then she just wants answers. If you came to kill me, you must know what's true. Knows nothing. What did I do? Why were they frozen? Why am I hated? Why am I alone? Why is any of this the way it is? Useless. No answers. If you're going to hate me, give me a reason. Why do people always hate me for reasons I can't do anything about? Indifference. You are a half-demon. You are a witch. Simply being alive is your sin. Simply existing in this world is your sin. And she rejects that, claiming identity. I am Emilia. I don't know anything about these things. And his response is, sorry, man, the Minority Report said the precogs said you're going to commit crimes, so we're going to put you away forever. Shit. Tell me about me. Nothing. I am mediator, judge, and I exact judgment. So we call on Puck, our someone, our anyone. So at the end of it all, she's not strong enough and she needs assistance. It's that willingness to call for it, to reach out, that saves her. That girl is a half-demon! She's a threat to the entire world! Don't you understand? The world. Hey, Puck gets to be pretty badass a couple of times. Here, and when he does the turn, is like, yeah, you better remember the name, to the guy who's, like, fleeing. Just a couple of times, Puck gets to be really sinister in a very fun way, and I really like it. I'd love to see plenty more of that. No one cares about the world as much as you do. Totally cute. Totally cute. The I'm fluffier and cuter is super duper cute and glorious. Boom. Frostified. Toasted, roasted, and turned into Utapon cubes. Get cubed. Get cubed on, bro. Burning the flesh to crush the ode. I don't actually know what that means. Some spirit stuff that I don't understand. Oh, maybe it has to do with the line before. Even a mouse will bite a cat when cornered. I know I'm a cat, but still. So it's like I don't get it. Did you know that I'm a half-demon, that I'm not like the others? The lines pop up again. There are no half-demons. You are different. A half-elf. That's the truth. And she says, if I'd known I had that blood in me, I wouldn't. You're wrong. That's not a reason for you to be hurt. There it is. The blood that's in you isn't a reason for you to be harmed. You wouldn't what? Have woken up? Have tried? To protect her is your sole reason for existing. From who? Says who? Says who, Puck? The witch? I don't know. But the bastard comes back. Why was I the only one to awaken? You involve others' misfortune. You acquaintance disaster. You threat, destruction, world balance. Your existence, grave sin. Whole world, crave your death. I'm sorry. Hell with that! She was born because she was wanted. She was celebrated. She's going to find happiness. She was born to find happiness. Hey, that's the tone you want from every parent. This child was born to be celebrated. This child is going to find happiness. I believe in this child. You don't get to decide why she was born. But she threatens the return of the witch. She threatens, I experience world-end crisis countless. I don't understand. If only Melqua was a better speecher. If only Melqua was a better speecher, maybe he could be convincing, but this isn't it. And then, how is this girl a threat to the world? She's nothing but a crying child. You're the one who created a dangerous situation with the Black Serpent's venom, then framed her for it and forced her into fighting. The details are meaningless, but I think Puck is onto something really, really potent there. How much of the influence of someone like Satella or in this case like Emilia, who looks like her, is not going to be caused by her, but actually caused by people trying to destroy her because they believe she's evil. Where's the real evil? I think that's a cool wrinkle. Are you saying she's not allowed to do what anyone else would do? Affirmation. That is fate. And fate, once again, should you interfere too deeply, everything that makes you what you are, your memories, feelings, and goals, they will all be lost. I won't lose to some cheap concept like fate, and neither will she. And then, In other words, you will cease to be you. Which means that Puck has ceased to be Puck. Or at least has ceased to be the beast of the end, maybe. Something changed upon making that contract, for sure. You're precious to me and I want to protect you forever. You were born to be happy, so I want to help you achieve that. I'll be with you forever. I don't think you'll find many people who will love you forever the way I will. Only one. 4 greats. Outsider, the beast of the end. I'm not too fond of that moldy old nickname. Very interesting. I don't know. Why you protect? Because I believe that she's someone who can work hard to find happiness, no matter what state the world is in. I fucking love that. I really like that. I think that's an attitude that we can all strive for toward everyone, if possible. To believe that people could find happiness. Everyone you meet has the chance to find happiness. It's awesome. Can you deny suspicion? She doesn't. You're right, I am a half-elf, it seems. Apparently I'm not like the others. Yes, I have this hair. Yes, I have this eye color. Yes, I have this really immense, powerful sleeping within me that's probably an indicator that it's true. I'm weak and dependent on others. Alone, probably that will happen again, but I won't be alone. I won't become a witch. And I believe it. I believe it. At least insofar as she has control. But I don't know if she has control. Wouldn't it just be so much more beautifully tragic if she didn't? And wham! Into battle they go. Super beasts clash. And then it's all denouement. Love. Family. Call out to me when you need me. Share with me when you've got joy. A deep bond. The start of a slow, slow melt. Ooh, that's a lot of context. It's a lot of context. What's amazing about it is that I still feel like I have more questions than when I came in, and yet I know way more. How long was Emilia frozen in ice? What froze her? Was that Betelgeuse? Was that Beetlejuice? How did she freeze everyone in the forest? Are those all the remaining elves? Like most of them? What is the power that sleeps within her? Who was the voice speaking to Puck and telling him about these truths, these facts? From whence comes the mediator Melqua, and who gave the mediator Melqua this task? Don't know. This OVA is totally chock full of dialogue. It's like reading the whole time, like reading a light novel chapter, the whole OVA, and I don't think it could be any other way. The whole point is for us to get insight into Emilia and how she is and how she interacts with Puck, and we do a lot of that over the course of the episode. Everything else that's structured into the story, the existence of the village is kind of just there so that Emilia has something to feel like semi-connected to the society of, then pushed away from, then need to protect. Everything about it is built around who is Emilia and what is her story, and yet it manages to not answer the full question, and that makes her more fascinating and more intriguing to me. I really like it. I feel like I have a better understanding of her and of Puck and of their relationship and of where they're going and of the stuff with the witch and stuff, and yet I also feel like I have no better understanding, just like exactly the same. And I think that's perfect because we're going to be jumping back over to Subaru's perspective as far as I can tell. And once again, Emilia is going to become something like a black box to us. But it's really cool to get this chunk of insight into who she is and what she really cares about. And maybe most importantly, what she's struggling against. This reveals in a lot of ways, why she's so surprised by Subaru's actions toward her. From the first episode, from the first moments where he doesn't care about her being a half-elf, all through to now, when he's consistently talking about how freaking cool and pretty she is, she has a really hard time grappling with that, understanding herself at all at first, and then understanding how anyone could accept her. A next level. This shows a lot about who this character really is at core, and I think that that's extremely valuable. I think it helps give us more room to fall in love with who she can be, you know? Like with who she tries to be, who she strives to be, and also more tension, more fear that she might change, more fear that she's under threat by this strange mystical thing that we've been caught up in. Fear that there are much greater forces at play around this young woman than just her own desires or yours, Subaru. We're caught up in something big. World-ending big. Beast of the end big. Hey, when you have a goddamn great spirit, great, capital G, great spirit, first sort of assigned to you, it seems, to protect you, and then bonded to you out of trust. That means something. I don't know what it means, but it means something. Likewise, I don't know exactly what this OVA means on a lot of fronts, but there's a lot of it that means something. Makes me like Emilia a lot. Makes me vibe with Puck a little bit. Makes me really curious to see what we do moving forward now that our characters are once again reunited. And Emilia and Subaru are maybe once again on the same team and able to actually communicate and act and do stuff. We've faced down some big, big threats here in the past and now in the present. So what's next for ReZero? Well, we'll find out next week. How about that? Thanks so much for watching this episode of ReZero. I hope you enjoyed it. There was some cool action, tons of great dialogue. That's the cool balance that's here, is that we managed to do all this fun story, dialogue, information stuff, and then still jump into some really excellent, awesome, fun action scenes. Whether they're like the craziest Sakuga that I've ever seen or not doesn't really matter, and some of them are, but they were fun and enjoyable and cool. I do want to check Sakuga Buru, because I want to know who did that fire stuff. Leah running is artist unknown. Fire explosions is artist unknown. Fire explosions is artist unknown. Umakoshi eye. Oh yeah, totally. The frickin' the eye. But who did the fire animation on Flaming Guy? No idea. Artist unknown. Well, that was a quick little hop into ReZero Frozen Bond, and it's mostly artist unknown. ReZero Frozen Bond animators? Fire? No information. Does anybody know? Anybody know who animated literally any part of that? No? No. Well, after what feels like an endless age of maybe self-inflicted solitude, Emilia finds a friend, finds her reasons, and chooses to pursue the future. To not let fate, determined by someone else, choose for her. So onward we go. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week for Season 2 of ReZero. Much love. Peace.